Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers report tension is rising as Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, finds himself tangled in a web spun by WSB Chief Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna. Is it possible that Ack's relentless pursuit of Jason might finally pay off, not through charm, but through leverage? Months ago, Jack tried to lure Jason into the WSB fold, only to hit a brick wall of loyalty to Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Now, with Jocelyn Joss Jacks, Eden McCoy, caught in Jack's crosshairs, the game is changing fast. Could this be the move that forces Jason into a federal gig he's dodged for so long? Brennan has had his eye on Jason for months, tossing the same tired WSB job offer his way like confetti at a parade. He sees Jason as the perfect asset. Cool-headed, lethal, and a guy who gets things done. But Jason? He has shot down every pitch without a second thought. His loyalty to Sonny runs deeper than any paycheck or badge could tempt, and working for the feds, or anyone who isn't Sonny, just isn't in his DNA. Jack has been left empty-handed, frustrated but not deterred. He's a man who doesn't take no for an answer, and it's clear he's been cooking up a new plan to flip Jason's no into a reluctant yes. Jack's latest play involves Joss, and it's a doozy. Joss is in deep after killing Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, a move Jack practically orchestrated by pointing her in the right direction. Now he's holding that over her head, dangling a WSB gig like it's her get-out-of-jail-free card. Join up, he says, and this little murder secret stays buried. It's a classic power move, but here's the twist. Jason may be caught in the ripple effect. As Joss' longtime protector, we know he won't let her drown in Jack's mess. Jack knows that, of course, and he will probably be banking on Jason's family ties, dragging him into the fray. Suddenly, Joss' predicament won't just be her problem, it will be Jason's too. What if Jack's interest in Joss is just a means to an end? Sure, she's tough and resourceful, but it's Jason he's been obsessed with from the jump. Recruiting Joss could be the bait to hook the bigger fish. Jason is far from blind. He'll see the danger Joss is in, and if she takes the WSB deal, he might feel forced to follow to keep her safe. Imagine Jason, the guy who would rather die than work for the feds, donning a WSB badge just to watch Joss back. If this pans out, Jack gets what he has wanted all along. Jason will be on his team, strong-armed into it by the one thing he can't ignore: loyalty to his chosen family. Port Chuck might never be the same if Jason flips sides. Is that the point? Keep checking back with us for more GH news and spoilers to see how this plays out. In the whirlwind world of General Hospital, secrets, power plays, and unexpected twists are always around the corner. One of the most intriguing developments in recent episodes centers around Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and the pressure mounting on him to take a position with the World Security Bureau, WSB. Jason, a man whose identity and life have always been intertwined with the world of organized crime and family loyalty, faces a crossroads that could drastically alter his future. For years, Jason has been a central figure in the lives of Port Charles residents, constantly at the heart of dangerous situations, whether in his role as a hitman for the Corinthos family or his more recent association with the WSB. Despite the danger, Jason has always chosen to follow his instincts, acting on behalf of those he loves. Yet, as his past catches up with him, and his world becomes even more complicated, he faces an unexpected challenge: being strongly pushed into taking a position with the WSB, a decision that could change everything for him. Jason's relationship with the WSB has always been complicated. As someone with a long history of working in law enforcement, Jason has the skills and resources that the agency has always found valuable. However, Jason's loyalty to his family and his code of ethics has kept him from fully committing to any official role with the WSB. Despite his expertise, Jason has never fully embraced the notion of following orders or playing by someone else's rules. His independence and ability to act outside of the law, if necessary, have always been at the core of his character. So it comes as no surprise that the idea of becoming more deeply involved with the WSB is one that leaves him conflicted. However, circumstances in Port Charles are about to change, and Jason may find himself in a position where refusing the WSB offer is no longer. Behind this change is the increasing power of the WSB and its willingness to force Jason's hand. As tensions rise in Port Charles and the need for swift, decisive action becomes more apparent, the WSB is beginning to realize that Jason's unique set of skills may be exactly what they need to stay ahead of dangerous criminal elements threatening the region. With international threats looming and the stakes higher than ever, the WSB knows that it cannot afford to let Jason's talents go untapped. As a result, they are going to make a play to bring him into the fold, whether he's willing or not. This brings us to the looming question: will Jason ultimately be strong-armed into taking the WSB job? The WSB, as a powerful global organization, has the means to exert pressure on Jason in ways that he may not be able to avoid. With threats from enemies both within and outside the organization, Jason's refusal to cooperate could put his loved ones in danger. As much as he's fought to protect those he cares about, Jason knows that his decisions often come with consequences, and he might find that rejecting the WSB is no longer a viable option. The drama unfolds as Jason weighs the potential consequences of aligning with the WSB. On one hand, the job offers him a sense of purpose and a platform to make a difference on a larger scale. The WSB's resources would give him the opportunity to take down dangerous criminals, perhaps even those whose operations have had a direct impact on Port Charles. On the other hand, Jason's deep-rooted distrust of authority figures and his desire for autonomy would make the idea of working under the strict rules of the WSB difficult to accept. Jason's personality, shaped by years of making his own decisions and following his own moral code, would find it challenging to submit to an organization that often operates in the shadows, making decisions that are not always in line with his personal beliefs. What's more, Jason's ongoing connections to the criminal world, particularly through his ties to Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, make the situation even more precarious. Sonny's empire, while legal in some respects, is deeply entrenched in the world of organized crime. Jason has always stood by Sonny, even when the consequences were severe. However, with the WSB increasingly calling for his cooperation, Jason's dual allegiance could lead to a clash of interests. Will he choose the safety and stability offered by the WSB, or will his loyalty to Sonny and the people of Port Charles outweigh the allure of working for an agency with its own agenda? There's also the question of Jason's emotional journey. For a man who has lived his life primarily as a protector and warrior, the idea of joining the WSB could signify a shift in his role within his community and family. His relationship with Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, remains a source of emotional complexity, and the added pressure of the WSB's demands could strain their bond even further. Sam, who has always struggled with the risks that come with Jason's life, might see his acceptance of the WSB job as a potential threat to their future together. She's been part of his life through both the highs and lows, but Jason's choices often leave her feeling uncertain about the path ahead. Jason's decision may also impact his relationships with other characters in Port Charles. For example, his interactions with his longtime friend, Spinelli, Bradford Anderson, are likely to be affected by the evolving situation. Spinelli has always been an ally to Jason, offering tech support and insight into criminal activities, but the nature of his involvement with Jason's potential WSB career could be complicated. Spinelli, while loyal, has his own boundaries, and seeing Jason potentially commit to an organization like the WSB could raise questions about what kind of man Jason is becoming. Will Spinelli stand by him, or will this decision drive a wedge between them? As the drama unfolds, Jason's decision to either accept or reject the WSB job will undoubtedly have far-reaching consequences not only for him, but for everyone around him. His friends, his family, and even his enemies are all invested in the outcome of this pivotal moment in his life. For the fans who have followed Jason's journey for years, this moment feels like an inevitable shift, one that has been years in the making. Whether Jason finds a way to navigate this new chapter without compromising his principles remains to be seen. Jason's life is about to change in ways he may not have expected. The question of whether he will embrace the WSB and what it offers or find a way to forge his own path is a central theme moving forward. His story, filled with danger, intrigue, and the constant balancing of loyalty and personal conviction, continues to captivate viewers. Jason's struggle between the promise of power and the need for independence is one that fans will be watching closely, eagerly awaiting the outcome. In the coming weeks, viewers can expect to see how the tension between Jason and the WSB unfolds. As new challenges emerge, Jason will be forced to make decisions that could ultimately define his future in ways that he never anticipated. The balance between family, duty, and the demands of an organization like the WSB is a delicate one, and Jason's ability to navigate it will determine whether he remains the man he has always been or if he becomes someone entirely different. Whatever happens, one thing is certain: Jason's story is far from over, and the twists and turns that await him will keep fans on the edge of their seats. As always, General Hospital continues to bring intense, emotional storylines to its audience, keeping viewers engaged with its rich, complex characters and high-stakes drama. The future of Jason Morgan is uncertain, but whatever direction his story takes, it's sure to be filled with the kind of heart-pounding suspense that has made General Hospital a daytime television staple for decades. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.